like aggregator connecting the both of us. And yet, they're integrated with Uber, you have to integrate with the transit system to each other. They're not interoperable. So if I have to bring all of these mobility services into, let's say, one cohesive whole, as let's say what we call back in Europe as a mobility as a service application, if you have to integrate, for example, today I wanted to actually book Nammayatri, but I could not because it's not available on Dutch App Store. Here. But even that is fraught with some difficulties. So we offer these APIs to these third-party applications. At the same time, we also expose and bring these transport operators into this network. Right there. And I'm sure people are going to talk about it, about Beckett, so we will hear a lot about it. But it's a transaction protocol that allows two systems, a buyer platform and seller platform, to discover and transact with each other without being or having to come onto an exclusive silo. Tickets, and that's how we can really bring that power of net mobility. Would have to actually go to the national railways and get either vouchers, ask the students to download the national railways app, own mobility service, but they were able to integrate Dutch national railways in matter of 3 days. They signed a contract.
Mobility providers on board. How long did it take it for you?
It's an interesting question because the answer is not straightforward. It took us a little bit more than 1 year, but we had to evangelize the concept to them. It took us about 1 year to convince them this is the solution for our future. But now it's getting faster. 1 year.
So it's possible. You can do it. If you dream it, you can do it. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. So when you think of you want to charge your car, you might end up in the jungle of apps. Why is that? Because we're living in silos. So last year, live on stage, your friend or colleague was here on stage, and solution I showed you the sector coupling story of energy.
That's how with our API first approach we have been able to solve interoperability.
1.2 crores. It's almost 1:1. It's not good for
because what he was able to do and getting down on the ground is combining on-site infrastructure with something which is in our mouth every day. What is it in a pitch nowadays? AI. So he's combining classic infrastructure with AI. So give him a hand and please be on stage.
And unplanned events, and as well as lot many works that are happening, metro works are happening, road cutting works are happening.
% of our population moves on buses alone. We have a fleet of buses of about 6,400, which has not increased since 2003. So last 20 years we have not added any fleet of buses. Our metro coverage is about 72 kilometers. Roughly about 8 to 10 lakh people travel in a metro. So basically our public transport system usage is about 40 to 42%, not beyond that. And ideally we should be at around
traffic police to understand at Yakrana. So we are trying to use that to see what can go wrong at what place. And then we only need to prediction tool is being set up, one for the congestion and the second is for safety. We are also now trying to see how we can actually predict the support that is actually required, and then we track more and more trouble, adding more trouble and taking away the capacity of the street. So we realized that this is a need of the hour. We created a common plan initiative wherein we are actually using this bot to report all the incidents that are actually happening. Like for example, there is a vehicle breakdown that has actually happened going wrong, and then how do we do? I think that's something that they are now using it very effectively.
Start.
Sorry?
Intro yourself.
I can start. Yeah. Okay. Coming again to Bangalore, the first time was 40 years ago, but nevertheless, it's very important to come with the universities of Bavaria and show them what's going on in India, because I'm a fan of India. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. We also have a special company called Buy In. That means connecting all the universities of Bavaria and bring them to India to bring here some new ideas and learn from your side as well, because you have such a lot of young people with wonderful ideas, and that's one of the reasons why it's so important to have such an international organization here, international event today. And I hope that in the future we can do more together. Building bridges between young people, that's very important. And this moment we heard that it's necessary to have global solutions. And then I think that's one of the most important parts. Again, India is a great country, and we should do a lot with this country, with your people. And I hope coming again and again to your country, because it's so wonderful. Thanks for that.
What is the future plans?
The future plans are to connect these universities coming for the first time to India. For my university, we have 9 universities, and the next step is connecting also in the field of fostering and nursing, because we lack of these skilled peoples. You have excellent peoples in this field, and I hope that there are more possibilities in the field of IT, artificial intelligence, and so on. So I think India is one of the best places for Germany, for Europe we can find.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks. Have a great day.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ICT ಫೋರಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಚಾರ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾತ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಂಡಿಸಿದ್ದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸಂಚಾರ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಧುನಿಕ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಸದ್ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸಂಚಾರ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಡೇಟಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಏನು ಆ್ಯಪ್ಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಂಚಾರವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಸುಗಮ ಸಂಚಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಸರಿ, ಈಗಿನ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ?
ಅದೇ, ಸೊ ಸಿಗ್ನಲಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಡ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. 4th ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ CCTV ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಫೀಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಲೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು CCTV ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 13 ರೀತಿಯ ವೈಲೇಷನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಪತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ, ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಲೆಸ್ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಡ್ರೋನ್ಸ್ ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಅಸ್ತ್ರಮ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಜೆಷನ್ ಹೇಗಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು, ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಡೈವರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಸೊ ರಿಯಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, FM ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸೊ ಲೈವ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ಬಳಸೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Yeah, I'm Venkat. I actually work for Arcadis. It's a Netherlands-based company, and we are operational in India for about more than 17 years, and especially in the domain of traffic and transportation. And we have actually delivered solutions for managing the traffic congestion in Indian cities. At least for 5 cities, we are already delivered the solutions, and we have shown the outcomes. And one of the challenges that we were actually put to for was after September 27th. Traffic congestion problem happened. We have been actually invited by the traffic police Bangalore and to curate a solution and then see how we can actually come out of this situation and ensure that these situations doesn't arise in future.
I come from California, so I've been working in cybersecurity for the past 5 years or so. The reason I'm here is one of the big tracks that Jose has put together as part of the ICT forum is cybersecurity. So if you take any of the tracks that we work on today from a technology perspective, cybersecurity is the backbone for now and for the future, because if a hacker is able to disrupt anything you're doing as part of your solution or your product, you can do nothing with it. So cybersecurity is becoming so much more important, and this forum gives a nice foray into what people are doing on the cybersecurity front, and what solutions we need to do, what we need to do as leaders to prepare for the next 5-10 years in the cybersecurity world, and act upon it. So that's what we are focused on. The talk that I gave just a few minutes ago spoke about the state of current cybersecurity, which needs a lot of disruption, and it could use a lot of brilliant minds to focus their energy and their passion and make cybersecurity much more stronger, especially in the world of AI today.
ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಈ ಸಮಿಟ್ 5th ಎಡಿಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಯರ್ ಬೈ ಇಯರ್ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 100 ಜನ ಇದ್ದರು, ಇವಾಗ 300 ಜನ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2019 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅಲವೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾವು ಇನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಯಾವ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಪ್ಪು ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಎನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್.